Hey, what's up guys, Kira here and welcome to another Road to Elder video. This time, as you guys can see from the title, we are going to be playing the almighty elephant. Now, I haven't played elephant in a long time. This is probably my 5th time playing elephant, so if I suck at it, don't be amazed. But if you guys are new and if you guys enjoy this Road to Elder series, make sure to hit that like and hit that subscribe if you guys are not yet subscribed. And without further ado, let's just jump straight into the video. Now, I do think that elephants are one of the most difficult animals to play with because I don't think people can manage to grow from baby to a adult. A lot of the times when I see people playing elephants, they just get killed before they even hit adulthood. You can see people probably already elder because, I don't know, depends on the strategy. If you're the type of guy who will just go into the ends of the map and stay there to AFK grow, then you might have a chance. But the elephant takes a long time to grow, so this might be a little bit of a longer video. It is not really a easy animal to survive, but hopefully in this video we will be able to. We do have a little small group of 3 elders, or maybe 2 elders and 1 adult. We have 2 baby elephants. With this, at least we do have protection. It would probably be very hard if I was alone. That would be a extreme challenge, but it is better to have a group than to survive alone. But I don't really know what our parents want to do, if they want to migrate, if they want to stay here, because it will be a pretty difficult job for them to defending us, because I'm seeing that the baby elephant, although small, he turns pretty slow and he runs pretty slow, which I don't think it's accurate. I think that the baby's elephant should at least be faster than the adult ones. But hopefully just staying next to them like this will give us some sort of protection. They seem to have a little baby. Luckily for us, they are not hungry, they're just passing by. And it's kind of a good strategy, having the babies with at least 2 adults, and then you will have 1 circling around like that one, creating sort of a area that we can either escape or maybe dodge their attacks. Uh-oh. Looks like the males are back. I don't think they're the same, because it's just a male and a female. Luckily for us, they have no interest, which I can't really complain, because the objective is to survive. So if you manage to get into elder stage, that would be pretty cool. You're just here, standing and watching that lioness. I think she just grabbed a little gazelle for her pride. In my opinion, gazelles shouldn't really feed that well, a pride of that number. It should be just a resource for you to kind of survive for the next few minutes. Shouldn't be something that could actually fill your stomach. But you guys can see that it's a healthy pride with some babies, some juvies and elders, subs. And then we always have that little player who always wants to get hunted. And as always, I do apologize for the pings, because as you know, every time I try to record, they always do events almost every day. It's something pretty nice, but they always keep spamming pings, and they can get a little bit annoying. I'll try my best just to edit it out, but I'm still amazed that we haven't moved from this place yet. This might go pretty wrong, or it might go pretty well. We just need to last until adulthood and see what can happen. I'll be honest with you guys, playing elephant, it is a pretty bit boring, because I do think it takes 3 hours to grow. And I think this is more of a mental battle than anything else, because throughout these few minutes I just been on my phone, alt tabbing a lot just to try and find some motivation. And we are still juvies. We're probably almost halfway to sub, but elephants are not for the weak. I do think elephants are the ones that get easily killed if you're a juvie or a baby. And it takes you a long time to grow, which it will require you a lot of motivation and mental strength to pull this off. I don't know if that lion thinks it's a good idea. Oh, damn. It only took one hit. It was probably a juvie. So the fun thing about this is that we can actually back kick the body. Is she gonna pass me the body? It's almost like playing football with that body. We have to do this side. But I do think we need to find ways to not get bored that easily. So we're playing football with a lion. Oh, looks like it's gone. It was a good practice. It was fun. Looks like that wildebeest got caught off guard while watching us. And there she goes. That's why you always have to stay on your tiptoes. Don't get distracted. Because if you do, that might happen. Well guys, a current update on our little elephant here. We are currently subs. We just grown into one. And I'm going to do a different build. Because I want to go full attack and I want to have a lot of stamina. You guys can also do your sorts of, you know, builds and stuff, you know, but this is just for me testing out the elephant because I don't really think he needs a lot of armor. He has already a lot of HP. He already has some good base stat armors. And if you put all in attack, you will probably just one-shot lions left and right. Because I do want to get away from the group once we get into adult, because as you guys know, when you're in a group, lions don't usually attack a big group of elephants unless you have maybe a baby or a juvie. So we're gonna wander ourselves alone, and for that we will need a lot of stam and a lot of attack if anything goes wrong. But for now, we just have to FK grow until we hit adult. Well guys, we are finally adults, and it took us around 1 hour and 45 minutes to grow to adult. We still have a few hours to go because we are not currently elder, so as you guys know, I don't really like to stay in the same place for long periods of time. But when you are a baby and you have a group, you do have to take advantage of that and just stay there until you get to adult. And now that we are adults and we have a little bit of good stats, I think it's time for us to just leave them be. do our own thing, maybe try to create our own group and see if we can survive until we hit Elder. I don't really have any plans. I'm just gonna go to where the road takes us, see if we can get some action, make this more exciting a little bit, and maybe find a different elephant. Like there's a pride over there. Let's turn around, go this way. Because it seems to be a very big pride. Luckily for us, we make no sound when we walk. You can see them over there on top of the rock, resting. If I really wanted to be mean, I could just charge at them, but you know, that is against the rules on this server, unfortunately. But compared to the other animals, the elephant, to cross places, to go from location A to location B, it takes the triple amount of time than your normal animal, because we don't really want to just sprint constantly, and then when we need the stam for a fight, we won't have any stam. You look at that, a little baby kudu. I've seen a few crocodiles on this lake. There's a buffalo over there. And if I'm not mistaken, there should be also another group of elephants, but I do think it was the same group that I was in, so that we can find probably a place to rest a tiny bit, even though we have probably rested for the past 2 hours. But because we can't really do anything versus other carnivores, we do have to wait until the opportunity comes where the prides, or maybe Leos, decide to attack me. Will you look at that? I'm still amazed that people still play gazelles, you know? You have a little small group, probably 2 babies in one juvie, or maybe one's a sub, because it's already has horns. You can't really see well because we're big, but it's pretty nice to see people playing the gazelle. Hopefully they won't die as soon as we leave this place. So I wish you guys good luck, and for the kudu also. And we're gonna continue our little migration until we can find something. I do actually want to take a look and see if the group that I started with is still in the same place, or if they moved on or maybe logged out, because that would be pretty amazing. Because sometimes I don't really understand how people can just stay in one place for 1 hour straight. In my case, I need to move because I start to get bored, and when I get bored, you know, I just want to quit the game and that's it. So it's better for us to move, migrate, look around, than to just stay in one place for 1 hour, just standing there eating and drinking. I don't know why lions like to just follow people around. I have to give him a little warning. No, buffaloes are stealing my food. Sometimes you take a bite out of these plants and they disappear for some reason. But it looks like I do have a pet lion for some reason. Gotta give him 2. 2 hits should be enough. He doesn't seem to be taking damage, huh? With 200 of attack, that should have hurt. Well, looks like our fan disappeared out of nowhere. Or maybe he decided to go elsewhere. I swear, sometimes people just show up next to you like they weren't even there for 1 second. Sometimes people are wizards. They disappeared and they reappear next to you out of nowhere. Even though you checked that place, they somehow are still there. That elephant might even be the same one that was hurt. He was with a juvie. But as of right now, it seems like they killed him. I'm sorry, my dear elephant, but I do want to walk this road alone for now. I don't want to bring you into trouble and be the cause of your death, because you guys can't imagine that staying still for 1 hour and 30 just gets pretty boring. And the thing of playing with randoms is sometimes people want to do their own thing. Not all of people that you play with want to fight or hunt. A lot of people just jump into Animalia just to stay and socialize, maybe do their homework, watch the series while they're growing their animals. Other people come into this game to really have fun and play the game how it should be played, you know. And in a group with randoms, there's just a lot of people with different types of mindset and play styles. Now, I don't want really to be the cause of death of people, you know, because you might have somebody that eventually, one of these days, he did something that probably got either your baby killed, your friend, or almost your group killed because of his actions. So normally to avoid that, I like to play solo. I just want to see how deep I can go into this lake. Because I do think we can cross this. On this side is pretty deep. Well, might as well go all the way to the northwest. Go through the gates of Valhalla. And maybe stay there for a tiny bit. Because sometimes the secret to survival is to just keep moving. Well, as always, there is no one here. I do think that sometimes when I record and they're doing these types of events, a lot of the people will go to those events and trying to get the money to buy the animals. So sometimes, you know, I do understand that there might not be a lot of action, a lot of things that you guys can see, but I might have to reconsider and maybe change my recording schedule to when there are less events throughout the day, because if probably 40 people decide to go to the event, then, you know, even if I roam all of the map, there will only be one place that you will be able to see everyone, which that's the Oasis 2.0. The rest of the people are just doing the event for fun. So I do apologize for those of you who watch my videos and want a lot of action pack, etc. But this also shows sometimes the reality when you play an animal. Sometimes you might have good hunts, sometimes you might get hunted, sometimes you may not, you know. And this is something that you need to expect when you play elephant. And talking about elephant, I think one just spawned right there. It seems to be an adult or maybe a sub. Gutless. You have a new friend, Gutless. We might go to the Oasis 2.0 and then end the video at that, because we're really close to get into the Elder stage. And some of you might ask, like, Kato, what do you mean by Elder stage? Well, currently only Lion has a official Elder stage. So when I say when we try to get to Elder, is when you go to your escape and you see that there's growth. If we get into the stage where you get the option to kind of level up, that's when we hit Elder. But we're gonna go and grab Gutless, go to the Oasis 2.0, see how things go over there, and call it a day. Don't be afraid, small Gutless. I'll protect you. I don't think they want a piece of this magnificent animal. Because I'm really tempted to see how much damage I do to a lion with 200. Because the previous elephant that was playing with us in that group, I think she had 235 of attack, 25 of attack. She had like a lot. I think she invested all of her points into attack, so she was capable of one-shotting that lion. Now we don't know if that was a sub or a adult, but it was pretty amazing. Well, we don't get any action, but at least we can see a lot of action. That's why I usually don't use the legacy skin for the lion, because it's pretty easy to target you, because you're just the only white one, and that's it. You can't really blend or get mistaken by your friend. And while we were watching this, our friend Gutless is over there. I thought he disappeared. I think he got afraid of the pride, but now they are pretty low, they won't do anything. So well, boys and girls, we have finally reached the Elder stage. Now I do have to say this for people who play elephant and enjoy playing elephant. You have my utmost respect, because this elephant is more of a mentality animal, because it took us 1.5 hours or maybe 2 hours to grow. And the way that the elephant operates is that it's pretty slow. You take a lot of hours to grow. You need to kind of find a way to interact and have fun and entertain yourself, so it's more of a mental battle. And then it's also that problem where you might get hunted, you may not get hunted, you might find some PvP, you may not find some PvP. So people who play elephants have my utmost respect. But with that, we conclude our road to Elder. Thank you very much for watching. I know that sometimes, you know, in the videos, like I said, there is some PvP, there isn't some PvP, but this is to show you guys that sometimes you might be hunted, you might hunt, or something, or nothing will basically happen. If you guys enjoy, hit that like. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you guys enjoy Animalia content. And leave down a comment for the YouTube algorithm and tell me down below which animal you guys want to see next on the Road to Elder series. Without further ado, take care and happy holidays.